Hi guys, Samurai here, back with another episode of Pokemon Rewritten, the series where I am taking bad, forgotten, or potential characters, and today I'm talking about the one and only Astrid. She was a weird character. She was a recurring character and was one of the only few people in Kalos who defeated Ash. But we never really saw her too often. She was in the league for like 2 seconds. Well, like I did with Tobias, I'm giving her an origin and a full team, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. So let's start off with Astrid Rewritten. So Astrid is from Lumio City in the Kalos region, and from a young age, she was a child prodigy. So much so that she won her first tournament before most trainers get their starter Pokemon. Astrid's mom, who is a fashion designer, introduces Astrid to one of her clients, being a young champion Diantha. Seeing immense potential in the girl, a battle follows. Absol is trying to hit from the start, but Gardevoir with a single Shadow Ball is able to knock Absol out. Diantha offers to train her to be the next champion, and through 3 years of intense training, Astrid is 13 and is now about to finish her training with Diantha, but she has one last challenge. For her to take an item off a far-off mountain. There will be an opponent where she has to battle, and this is Gherkin. Diantha, using her connections, was able to get Gherkin to fight her pupil. Astrid's team at this point is just Esper, Esper instead of a Meowstic, Pyroar, that is still fully evolved, and Absol. While they're heading to the mountain, all of a sudden a Beedrill comes out of guard and Pyroar takes some poison damage. Esper has a major disadvantage to Beedrill, so she immediately returns it to her Pokeball. However, Absol learns a new move out of this. It learns Ice Beam and knocks out Beedrill. Diantha and Gherkin congratulate them on a job well done, and are awarding with an earring that contains a special keystone, along with an Absolonite. They now have to master Mega Evolution and complete the gym challenge so they can become the next champion of Kalos. On her journey, she meets 2 trainers, one with a partner Pikachu and one with a black Charizard, these being Ash and Alon respectively. But when she gets to Valerie's gym, she hears one challenger who repeatedly lost to Valerie but was very smart with the way he battled and had Pokemon from the Hoenn region. She hopes to find this trainer one day, but isn't too high on her priority list. Next, she goes on her way to challenge Olympia. Since it's a double battle, she goes with Vivian and Pyroar, and Olivia, instead of going with her signature to Meowstic, she goes with Solrock and Lunatone due to them still being injured from the last battle they were in. But Vivian and Pyroar manage to pull through, and all that's left is Wolfric, and she has planned to push Mega Absol beyond its limits. A bit before that, she meets the green-haired trainer with this Mega Sceptile. This is Sora, of course, and they have a battle, a 1v1, where Astrid brings out Mega Absol. With her experience with the form, she beats up Sawyer easily. Again, this is Sawyer when he's still new to Mega Sceptile. She goes on to beat Wolfric, and now we can skip to the league, where she talks with Diantha before going to her first match. She tells her how she's going to take her down after winning, but Diantha assures her that was going to be no easy task. She won her first match with Amora, and then her second match with Vivian. And then in her quarterfinal match with Ash, it's a 3v3. The 3v3 was, of course, Hawlucha, Pikachu, and Greninja versus Absol, Pyroar, and female Meowstic. The battle was pretty intense, with Ash not using Ash Greninja, but it beats Meowstic, but then gets reached up for Pikachu, who loses to Pyroar. Greninja comes back in and knocks it out, only to be knocked out by a Mega Evolved Absol. In Ash's final Pokemon, Hawlucha beats Astrid. Astrid later starts to break down in the room, like the break room. You have to remember, Astrid's whole journey was dedicated to succeeding Diantha. But Diantha comes into the room only to tell her she never expected her to win her first try. She needs to travel around the world, experience new things and Pokemon. It took Diantha a long time to get where she was. She tells her to check Unova, as their Pokemon are way more different than the ones they have here in Kalos. Astrid's fire is reignited and tells Diantha not to lose until she comes to take the champion spot, and heads for Unova the next day. Her final team was Absol, Pyroar, Meowstic, Amora, Vivian, and Go-Go. I heavily enjoyed this rewritten, but I know but I know. Now, you can play the part. You can play the part on which character I rewrite next. We have the choices being Charon from Black and White, Alima from Sun and Moon, Katie from AG, and Jeanette, or you could possibly suggest another character that if I like that character more, I'll ask, would you guys be down to do this character on Twitter for OS. Remember, these are completely determined by you, while the other characters will still happen. It's just that the character who wins this vote will happen first, so remember, even if you like two of the characters on this list, just choose for the one you want to see more, and I'll do that one character first, but the other three will still happen. Alright, this was a pretty short video. I wanted to make this video pretty short and chill because I am worn out from the Samurai video, but still wanted to give you guys a video for this week. Anyways, Samurai out.